look better than my anatomy chart. Muscular atrophy is practically a hobby in this colony. Swift as a cheetah, also less extinct. You took a few blows to the brain pan. You'd need a navigational computer to find your temper. Oh dear, your corrective lenses need corrective lenses. That's all right, friend. I'll be the brains for both of us. A pugilist! How exciting! We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use. You certainly know your way around a MacPick. I wonder what experiments you were subjected to.
なんでこんな
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the... bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
なんか、アウターワールドっていう、ワールズっていうゲームで、なんか宇宙船に乗って仕事にしに行っとって冷凍冬眠されとったんじゃけど、起こされて、なんかようわからん犯罪者に起こされて、まあ、頑張れやみたいな話、今んとこ。今始まったばやけど、ようわからん僕も。
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Spacer's Choice.
Nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
なになになにこれか。
You hiding? You pay! I smell blood. Here.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Talk to the lieutenant. She's certified in customer service.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation... You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? It is difficult for me to do so. I am programmed to Best of luck in your search. If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain. I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now, Captain. Help yourself. No, really. The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I smell blood!
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? You talk too pretty for a marauder. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. That chick, named Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. Definitely not the... If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. Edgewater is a company town. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. 4 workers still haven't paid up. He just is.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Use those extra.
Nothing we can do.
チュン。
I don't know you. Uh-huh. Be unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company. I don't know what you're about, but this Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it with... Coming right up.
Wish we had some better rations.
Get your health.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase As a Spacer's Choice constable, I know how to carry yourself in a... Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roll. As long as you're... His likeness decorates many a wanted post. You are correct. An outstanding bounty. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location... Something... If this is a setup to a joke, I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater in the entire region of Emerald... Careful, stranger. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that... Flattery won't get you anywhere with me.
Wish we had some better rations.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard the wrong.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain.
explain this lesson. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very... Of course not. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable.
I beg your pardon. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. My proposition benefits. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down... I was not entirely sure how to tell you that. The people living in the botanical labs, they're My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those... Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the...
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that you will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with...
Great! I got my wrenches and...
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Let's talk when... It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one... Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or... I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we... It's just an... Something you need? Sure. Yep, be right over.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
And Ms. Holcomb as well.
Just tagging along.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all.
But what?
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to... Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe that. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Not if the... If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, one of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill... I happen to know such a book is, as we... My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who... It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten... Thank you.
sir?
I could probably fix that. I mean... Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. Yep, I see the problem. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's...
Navigation systems operational. Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice...
Be more... Here we go! Everyone all right?
I smell
Here they come!
blood!
You mean about the mission being... I know, but... Real machines? The machine Vickers sees is... fixing the... Nicely done.
Yeah.
I'm going.